American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat.
Yo, Wolf, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Today. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one. So you want to get off to a good start.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Steph Curry's out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then it's Noel. And it's Favors in at the power forward position. And Bazemore kicks to Noel. And finally they hit one. Noel's got the first points up on the board for Memphis. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits. And with the ability to pass, and you know, there are guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position. Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having.
Oh, I'm a diehard Knick fan.
Everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their.
How about you?
That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Whiteside.
And a cued in Hassan Whiteside on that play. Great at playing within the offense and then spotting the open man.
Curry outside. Here's Noel. It's deflected.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh, man, the Bulls looking rough, man. How long do you think it's going to take for them to rebuild that team?
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gordon. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over the back call.
Guys get excited about making something happen, but that was just a loss of composure right there. You can't go through the guy.
Hardaway for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Curry with the steal. And here we go.
Oh, that's a. Oh my God! Give me the block.
Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic.
There are a lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brent, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do.
Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition, pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expected the balls going in every time. What a transcendent player.
Exum kicks to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And Whiteside gobbles up the close range opportunities at the basket like he did there.
Favors against Collins. And Favors kicks to Noel. Jacks up a 3. Memphis the rebound. And Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Whiteside. Valentine passes to Whiteside. Unloads from 13. And off the glass. That one's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Favors kicks it to Bazemore. Favors with the screen. Curry outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Got it.
Let's go, Exum.
From Exum. Exum's got his second basket of the night.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Curry dishes to Noel. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Curry, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, I can do that.
The Heat leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Gordon kicks to Exum. Heat moving the ball around. Whiteside, the pass to Exum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Brent, you played briefly with the Heat. What was it like coming to this team mid-season and getting to play with a player who is revered by Miami fans in Alonzo Mourning?
Well, the thing that I always thought about with Alonzo Mourning was the intensity with which he played with, and to watch his approach both in practice and in his preparation to get ready for big-time basketball was the most impressive part of having an opportunity to suit up with a Hall of Famer in Alonzo Mourning.
The Heat making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Curry with it. Now defended by Exum. Hardaway kicks to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Right side a screen. Exum kicks to Stevenson. It's stolen by Curry. And even 3-on-3 break. A putback. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Now here's Curry. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, Curry plays with such incredible rhythm and joy, not just in how he shoots the basketball, but really enjoys passing it as well.
Gordon with it. He's covered by Bazemore. Right side a screen. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Back to Gordon. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Drills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got his first 3 points of the game.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Curry dishes to Hardaway. He kicks it to Noel. Favors with the screen. Curry with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Hardaway, no good.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And the rejection by Noel. Curry kicks to Favors. Lays it up and banks it in. Favors got his first 2 points.
Now, how did Steph see that one? Easily whipping that pass over and finding a teammate spotted up.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the thing that really sticks out when you look at Favors, his defensive versatility. You know, he can guard the 4s or the 5s on the inside or out, and to have a player like that allows your team to excel.
Yeah, just let me know what you need me to do.
And the Heat making a change here. Harkless is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Bertans, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Teague in for Hardaway. And despite Favors' size and strength, he really moves his feet well.
And that's tremendously valuable in today's NBA. The ability to stay in front of smaller men in switches and pick and rolls. He has terrific lateral mobility.
Here's Curry, following the score by Aaron Gordon. The three from Bertans. No good that time.
Okay.
Good work defensively by Whiteside. Exum with it, picked up by Teague. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Exum. He has 6. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Gordon. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the.
To the right side. Bertans passes to Curry. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 4. Exum kicks to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Curry with it. Pass to Bertans. Feeds to Bazemore. Bertans kicks it to Bazemore. Over Harkless. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Exum dishes to Harkless. Down low. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Mo Harkless. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Ever since Hassan Whiteside has got the starting nod, he's shooting 60% from the field. And it's close shots like that that he lives on.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Here's Curry. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Over in the corner, Harkless. And the Heat, another 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And a new group in for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Aaron Gordon. Valentine's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Dante Exum. Then McLemore, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Rivers comes in for Curry. Teague can't hit.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
Here's Collins. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's another one for the Heat.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Teague. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's a screen by Noel. And again, Memphis no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. .26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Derek Favors checked in for Nerlens Noel. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Here's Shake and Bake. With the teardrop. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Heat lead by... And welcome back. It's been all one side. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Collins is out there with Robinson. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Valentine in the two-guard spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Here's Shake and Bake. Teague covering. Now the dish to Robinson. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Not enough on that one as it misses. Memphis trails by 14. Teague kicks to McLemore. Down low. Got a piece of it. Harkless on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harkless has got 6.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Favors with the screen. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Favors.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
There's Shake and Bake. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Harkless. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Favors with the screen. Pass to Rivers. Dishes it to McLemore. There's the pick. Here's Favors. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Miami leading by 17. Here's Shake and Bake. Kicks it to Collins. Passes it to Shake and Bake. Bertans grabs the board. Memphis trails by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Maurice Harkless. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brent, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways. Which do you think you were better at, shooting off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you'd get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch and shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeouts.
Memphis trails by 15. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Valentine. And Teague, here we go. From deep, McLemore. They get it back. Martin. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Here's Shake and Bake. Teague covering. Here's Milton to the paint. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. There's Shake and Bake. Stolen by Rivers. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And Stevenson's checked in for the Heat. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, it's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Now here's Teague. Looking for his first basket still in this one. At the elbow, Martin. Back to Teague. Over Gordon. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Right side, Gordon. To stop the drought. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Teague kicks to Rivers. He feeds it to Martin. Memphis moving it around. 5 on the clock. Martin with the screen for Teague. And it's off the back rim, no good. Stevenson kicks to Robinson. Collins against Martin. 13 feet away. Collins, good.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And here is Teague. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And really one of the quickest guards in our league. Jeff Teague just puts tremendous pressure on your defense when he's attacking the paint.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And some changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Harkless comes in for Collins. And it's Dante Exum in for Shake and Bake. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Gordon. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
And lots of credit for the team around him. They're picking up the slack here tonight. He just can't buy a bucket right now.
Hardaway, no good.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Memphis trails by 13. Lobs it up for Favors. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Here's Exum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So many great point guards in the league right now, guys, who can do much more than just facilitate. How has that position, in your mind, evolved over the years?
I think watching these point guards play, Kevin, and their ability to score the basketball has been remarkable. There have been guys throughout the history of the league that have been tremendous scorers at the point guard position, but now with the emphasis on three-point shooting and less about point guards' traditional role of setting up the rest of the team, that's why you're seeing such dynamic play from that position.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Curry. Favors sets the pick for Curry. Stolen by Exum.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Curry with it. And there's the feet to Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. The Heat making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Here's Stevenson.
Leave it.
Right side a screen. Here's Exum. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Whiteside. Great D that time from Favors. Outside Hardaway. Outside Martin. They set the pick. McLemore the pass to Curry. Takes the 13-footer. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Miami. Denzel Valentine comes in for Lance Stevenson. And that one falls for Collins. Memphis trails by 19. Curry with it. Now defended by Exum. Curry kicks to Martin. Can they get it? And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the screen. Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis.
See it?
Favors has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, bros.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Exum kicks to Whiteside. Back to Exum. From the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Exum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Curry's shot is good.
A smart play by Steph there, wriggling into the defense and finding a way to bury the shot inside.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .106 left in the first half. Exum dishes to Whiteside. Back to Exum. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis trails by 13. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How about that finish by Steph there? He's just a master at altering his shot after he hears the whistle and gets the contact and finishes.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Memphis. Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Exum passes to Collins. And the shot goes down. Collins has got 9 points.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Curry with it. Now defended by Exum. Cutting the screen. Curry kicks to Noel. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. And so we conclude the first half. Miami ahead. They're up by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. All right. Here's Exum. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kent Bazemore. Favors is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Curry in the point guard position. Feeds it to Valentine. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Here's Curry. Knocked loose.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gordon inside. He's covered by Bazemore. Valentine kicks to Exum. Expanding his range.
Okay,
that missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. The dish to Bazemore. Valentine passes to Whiteside. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Heat leading by 9.
I don't think anybody around the league does this, but a lot of fans do. Erik Spoelstra won 2 championships while in Miami as the head coach of the Heat. Of course, he had the big 3, but he was the one that orchestrated and got those guys to work things out to become title contenders for the years they were together.
To the right side. Here's Curry with the 3. Hardaway kicks it to Bazemore. Noel dishes to Favors. Bazemore with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Memphis moving it around. Curry passes to Favors. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
What, Ava? What?
And Brent, I was looking up what you said about Spoelstra and his multiple NBA titles. Less than 15 coaches ever have done that.
I mean, you're an incredibly special coach to be on that kind of list, and you feel like Erik Spoelstra doesn't quite get the recognition from the general NBA public, certainly amongst the coaching ranks. These guys look at what Erik Spoelstra was able to do with that roster and marvel at the young guys' efforts and exploits during that time.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bertson has checked in. Grizzlies on defense. Haven't given up any points here in the 2nd half. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Miami no good on that time either.
And they just cannot seem to get it going so far in this half, missing their first 3 shots.
The Heat leading by 6. Now here's Valentine. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Exum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brent, you certainly grew up around basketball. Your dad was a legend. Your brothers certainly played at a very high level. What kind of advantage do you think that gave you, if any, as your career was progressing?
That's funny, Kevin. I can't get away from it. I'm sitting next to you now, and we're watching basketball. So,
I know it. Here it is.
The advantage, I think, is just absorbing all of that stuff. Maybe on a subconscious level, that you're taking in everything about what the profession was going to represent for you if in fact you got there, and thank goodness I did.
Well, I always sense you had a very wide view. Your lens was always wide, capturing as much as you could gather.
Yeah, it was like a 10 to 22 on any camera.
Curry kicks to Noel. Bazemore dishes to Curry. There's a screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Curry's got 12.
Steph Curry is adept at finishing those drives. Defenders never know what kind of shot he's going to throw up, but confident it's going to go in.
Gordon, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Gordon penetrating. That one good for 2. He has 6.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Noel sets a screen for Curry. There's a screen by Noel. Hardaway, no good.
And a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Now here's Exum. He's covered by Bazemore. Goes up the baseline. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's a screen by Noel. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. It's Curry with the drive. Count it. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what a take by Steph there. Superb at keeping the ball under his control and then scoring.
Now here's Exum. He's covered closely. They get the rebound. Memphis trails by 4. Here's Pertinis. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
The Grizzlies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Gordon. And he makes both free throws.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. That's his second personal foul. Pass to Harkless. Whiteside sets the pick for Harkless. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Dishes it to Noel. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. Exum kicks to Collins. Harkless dishes to Collins. Valentine passes to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Exum. Guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Collins. And it's Exum in the corner. He dishes it to Valentine. Second chance shot. That one's off. Still out of sync. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Hardaway, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Whiteside kicks to Collins. Here's Exum. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Curry kicks to Bertans. Shoots off the screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 19 points for Steph Curry. Exum dishes to Whiteside. The Heat have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
A different look for Miami. Gordon comes in for Collins. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Valentine. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Noel. The 3 from Bertans. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stevenson passes to Harkless. Knocks it loose. Outside Curry. Passes it to Bertans. Curry now defended by Exum. Curry attacking. Here's Bertans for 3.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Sinks the triple.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Curry kicks to Noel. Right side, Gordon. There's the three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Bucket is good. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of a rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Gordon a screen. Here's Harkless. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also a little irresponsible.
And some changes here for the Heat. Collins checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Dante Exum. Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jarrell Martin's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Austin Rivers comes in for Hardaway. And it's Teagan for Steph Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Stevenson. He kicks it to Harkless. The pass to Shake and Bake. Sinks the three-pointer. Shake and Bake's got it all tied up now for Miami.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Bertens. From past the arc, here's Martin. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Martin's got 5.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Harkless dishes to Collins. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Teague kicks to Bertans. Back to Teague. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Heat trail by 3. Stevenson outside. He feeds it to Whiteside. They set the screen.
This shit.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Martin kicks to Rivers. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Clock at 6. Over Harkless. Got a piece of it. Here's Shake and Bake. 6 points for him. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inside. Whiteside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Honey.
Here's Teague. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Look.
Great awareness of the clock to end the.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Memphis. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Come on, buddy, come on.
Check it out.
What you're saying,
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
All up in the club like we get from street. If you don't want to violate, nigga, we truly, yo, my main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3.
Wow.
You've got Gordon. And Stevenson is out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Robinson. And it's Harkless in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Drills the three-pointer. Bazemore's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Now the feed to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Back to Stevenson. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Favors.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Stellar effort from Jeff Teague. Gets contact on his way to the rim.
Free throw good, Teague. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
There's Shake and Bake. Teague covering. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevenson.
It's a good all-around effort by Austin Rivers. Good one-on-one defender on that possession and developing his weak side recognition.
Outside Favors. Memphis moving that ball around. Favors sets the pick for Rivers. Harkless with the steal. Robinson kicks. Robinson sets a screen for Harkless. Goes back up. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Robinson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Stevenson against Rivers. Feeds it to Bazemore. And Favors kicks to Teague. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 5. Teague, the pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's the dish to Gordon. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Pertinis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
Gordon goes in. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Favors with the screen. Bazemore dishes to Favors. And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Memphis. And he makes the first. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Valentine comes in for shake and bake. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here's Rivers. Clock at 6. Bazemore for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Stevenson kicks to Leonard. They get a hand on it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Harkless comes in for Aaron Gordon. And shake and bake subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Rivers kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Rivers. Teague for 3. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kent Bazemore. Here's shake and bake. Teague covering. Leonard the pass to Robinson. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Favors. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And shake and bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Rivers dishes to Hardaway. Kicks it to Teague. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
That doesn't go in either for Teague. Here's shake and bake. It's rebounded by Memphis. Noel's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Looking to end the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Now, hard to match up with Jeff Teague because he's very adept at drawing contact.
First one falls for him. Curry's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. The Heat trail by 6. Shake and bake passes to Valentine. Harkless with the screen for Valentine. And that's a foul called on BxBrotha730. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And Memphis making a change here. Martin's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He was pretty clear cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
There's a screen by Noel. Robinson with the block.
Out of fucking way, man. Fucking idiot, yo.
In the corner, Valentine with it. It's stolen by Teague. Outside Curry. Outside Teague. Dishes to Martin. Back to Teague. There's a screen by Noel. Leonard with the steal. Martin again. Robinson. Over in the corner, Harkless. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Myers Leonard. Collins comes in for Thomas Robinson. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Dante Exum in for Shake and Bake. Now Curry fires the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. Exum with it. Whiteside a screen. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Exum. Exum's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Curry. Cutting the screen. Curry kicks to Martin. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Miami called for the foul. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. In the corner, Valentine with it. Back to Exum. Right side a screen. Pass to Valentine.
Damn.
Curry with the steal.
Bad pass.
And here is Teague. Cutting the screen. Teague kicks to Curry. From downtown. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. And they dodged a bullet there.
And here's Gordon from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Memphis moving that ball around.
Yeah, you gotta hold on, baby girl.
To Hardaway. Here's Curry
You gotta
with
hold
the
on.
3.
Oh.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Exum. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. That's good from Exum. Exum hits them both. Memphis leading by 4. Curry kicks to Martin. Back to Curry. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Martin the screen. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And stolen by Gordon. Here's Whiteside. The shot missing. Great D that time from Martin. It's intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Exum leading the charge. The shot by Collins, no good. Memphis leading.
Yeah.
Here's Curry. There's a screen by Noel. Just 5 to shoot. They double team Curry. That's tipped and stolen by Valentine. Count the basket and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And you have to be. That's the approach you always want. Don't settle for the jumpers. Pound it inside.
At the elbow, Martin. There's the pick. It's off the screen.
No, that's
and
coming.
The bucket on the assist by Martin. And that's now 29 points for Steph Curry. Now Exum. .144 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Collins, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is
it in.
this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
.121 left in the game. Right side of screen.
Oh,
Valentine wide open, he
Denzel, you
fires,
bum.
and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Curry. On the wing, Hardaway. No good from the wing.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
It falls.
Can't win like that, man.
Wow, credit there.
Fucking time you
Somehow
dribble,
finds
hits
a
off
way
somebody's
to
shoe.
knock that one in.
Exum with it. Curry meets him. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Exum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew down the shot. They get Stephen Curry. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Exum hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Okay, babe. Yeah, it's good. You can't open all of them now. You gotta open one candy at a time.
Memphis also making some changes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Hardaway. Then McLemore comes in for Teague. And it's Rivers in for Steph Curry. Harkless the pass to Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Valentine. Can't knock in the 3.
And this is why they have him as their star player. Whiteside with the ability to step up in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth. And Memphis making a change here. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to.
It doesn't get talked about enough, but Steph Curry is a quiet, confident leader for this basketball club. He doesn't do it with a lot of flair, but he certainly does love the game.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That will count. Oh, Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
Good game, good game.